What are you gonna buy someone who loves camping? Well, I have a holiday gift guide planned for you today where I'm gonna share a handful of things that I really liked from the year and that I think that would make a great gift this holiday season. We're gonna walk through each item and I'm just gonna give you 3 quick things that I like about the product, and then we're gonna move on to the next one. So here we go. First up is the Scout Feather by Outdoor Element. This knife is absolutely incredible. I've made some content about this knife already, but let me tell you why I like the Scout Feather. First of all, it's small. It fits in your hand really, really well, and you don't really need a knife bigger than this when you're backpacking or hiking or whatever. It just is awesome. Secondly, you have a ferro rod on the outside, so you can actually throw sparks with the backside of the knife and start a fire. Yeah, like that. I don't want to start a fire in my house. Third, it's got a pull-through knife sharpener right on the sheath, and you can use that to touch up your blade whenever you're in the backcountry and you're away from your Wicked Edge system. So that is my favorite aspect about this sheath. Aside from there being a ferro rod on it, which is awesome. And I think the price point is under 50 bucks for this thing right now, so that's really reasonable. Next up is the Adventure Bag by Peribag. This thing is not just another water bladder system. So if you like to do some trail running or some day hikes and you just want to have a good supply of water on you and then carry a few items with you, maybe you're going out for like, 5-10 miles, something like that, then this thing has a little pouch on the outside which has some pretty good space in it for some car keys, some extra supplies, and then in here it's got the actual bladder itself, which is a really nice water bladder. And then the trick that it has up its sleeve is that it has a filter built right into the water bladder. So all you have to do is just fill this thing up in a stream or something like that, and then you've got the filter. You can filter out all the nasty stuff before it hits your mouth. So it's got the straw to drink from here. You can clip that to your vest or your, whatever, the straps. It's got a little securing point here for that. So, I mean, it's just an awesome product for somebody who wants to do some trail running in the backcountry and is concerned about the water quality issues that are out there. So, there you go. And if you don't want to use the pack itself, you can just take this water bladder and throw it into your regular backpack, and that's just another way you can use the product. So, I am a big fan of Peribag products, and if you haven't checked out the actual Peribag system for purifying water yet, that thing is unbelievable. So you take some P&G tablets and you throw them in there, and it will actually flocculate, which it'll gather and clump all of the dirt particles together, and then they fall to the bottom. They turn into sediment, the bottom of the container, and then you're actually pulling the clean water from sort of the lower third of the vessel itself. So you get clean, drinkable water within about 30 minutes, and it doesn't matter what kind of junk is in there. It's going to gather it all and put it in the bottom, and then it's going to use chlorine to sterilize the water source. So no matter where you go, this thing is the ultimate solution for water purification needs. It's awesome. So check out Peribag. As a company, they're just really great. Good dudes. Love them. And if you're going to be doing some cold weather hammock camping like I've been doing, it can be fairly complicated with having to figure out top quilts and under quilts and all that stuff. Well, Grand Trunk has come up with a product that solves that issue entirely down to about 20 degrees. So this is the Grand Trunk Evo. Now I've got this in its storage bag so that it can remain lofted and not get messed up. But I'll show you what that looks like right now. And there you go. This is what it looks like when it's in the compression sack. What this is a down-filled sleeping bag / hammock system, and it is so comfortable. In fact, if I had one word to define this system, I would say it is cozy. It's just flat out cozy. Get in this thing and you just want to chill out and hang out and sleep. If you're looking for a cold weather hammock solution down to about 25-30 degrees comfortably, then I would highly suggest looking at the Grand Trunk Evo. This thing's great. It weighs just a few pounds and all you need is basically just a tarp, and then you're all set for your sleep system. So pretty small. Gadgets are so fun to get during the holidays, and what better than a gadget that just listens to you? Coast On. This thing is a voice-activated headlamp, and it's made by Coast, and it's brand new, just came out, Coast Red. And you can basically tell it to do whatever you want, Coast Green, and it'll listen to you. If you want something or someone to listen to you, then just get the Coast headlamp. This is the RL35R headlamp from Coast. Coast Arc. So it's got all kinds of settings on it, and the nice thing about it is it's got like a dimming wheel up on top, so you can just reach up and just dim this thing down or turn it up really quickly. That is one feature that really sold me on this thing. I absolutely love it. And it's got the safety lights in the back if you want to activate those, so that you can, you know, do some safe running, safe jogging, safe trail walking at night. Yeah, fantastic. And it still has all the manual buttons on the top in case you want to just take control and you don't want to like talk to your headlamp. If you don't want to talk to your headlamp, that's fine. That's fine. You can still use the buttons. It's still a great headlamp without that feature. So there you go. This next one is near and dear to my heart. This is the Fire Maple Petrol Pot. This pot has really taken the world by storm this year, and I'm not being hyperbolic. This is just a perfect cooking pot in my opinion. It is a heat exchanger pot, so on the bottom it's got all the fins and everything to efficiently transfer the heat directly into the pot from your stove. Now, here's the catch. You do need to have a certain kind of stove. The stove needs to be of the 3-bladed variety. So, you know, Fire Maple makes these stoves. Other companies make these stoves, but basically you've got this like little 3-finned device here, this little 3-fin stove, 120-degree angle. It just interfaces directly into the bottom of that so that it doesn't fall off. And voila. I like this pot because you can store your fuel canister right inside, as well as your stove. You can fold it up, shove it in there, put the lid on it, boom, done. I think it's like 26 bucks right now. And with this code, you can get it for cheaper. Everybody needs a good quality axe, right? Now this is a great quality axe, and it won't break the bank. This is the Beavercraft AX4. It's a short axe, and it is a bearded axe, which who doesn't absolutely just love the look of a bearded axe. They're also really great for carving and doing woodcraft, bushcraft tasks. And I really love the grind on this axe head as well. So it's just got a really beautiful grind on it. The handle is exquisite. The sheath is really high quality. I cannot say enough about Beavercraft as a company. They make great carving tools, and this axe is no exception. I really like how you can see all the mill marks from forging this axe right in it still. You can tell it's been made by a human, which I love. Things should be made by humans. This would be a great gift for somebody who's just getting into bushcraft. So, Beavercraft AX4. And if you're looking for a nice EDC knife to give somebody, an everyday carry knife, a good pocket knife, then I would suggest the CIVI Yonder. This thing is a beautiful knife. This actually won the Blade Show Best Buy of the Year for 2024. It is a absolutely exquisite, beautiful blade. It's got really, really good bearings in it. It's made very well. It's very lightweight, fits in the pocket really well. The action is just really smooth. The jimping is nice and rolled over, so it's not going to hurt your thumb when you're using it. Just beautiful knife. I really like the stone-washed scales, and the blade point is a spay point, which is a really cool, unique blade design. Really love the look of that. This is 14C28N steel, in case you are a knife nerd and need to know that sort of thing. But it's good steel, corrosion resistant. It actually has ceramic ball bearings inside of the pivot assembly on this, so that's why it's so smooth. And it comes with a nice little storage pouch. CIVI Yonder. Boom. Done. Christmas, done. I'm about ready to go out on another hiking, camping trip, and the meals that I am taking with me are ReadyWise. I love ReadyWise meals. Especially their pro meals. They taste delicious. They're actually designed by professional chefs, believe it or not. So if you need that level of quality in the backcountry, then I highly suggest you look at ReadyWise meals. These things taste delicious. So get some ReadyWise meals for your loved one, because they're probably not gonna, treat themselves to that sort of thing. They're probably just gonna take like peanut butter and jelly and some fajitas and call it good. But you know what? These things are a luxury item, so treat them. ReadyWise. And for another grand trunk item, I'm really loving this folding chair that they have. Now, I have made a slight modification to this thing, which you can do too if you have access to a 3D printer. But basically, This chair rocks. It's awesome. It swivels around. So you can just deploy this thing really fast. But I did change the feet. I did make a modification to the feet. I took them off and I printed these in nylon so that I would not, slip into the mud or the sand as much with these on it, which I really like. So, but this is one of my favorite camping chairs I've ever sat in. It's just nice to be able to swivel and pivot around when you're cooking a meal and you need to swivel around to get some food, swivel back to the fire. Yeah, it's comfortable and it's very, very lightweight. I think it's like sub 1 pound or something like that. I'll put the stat on the screen. So definitely check out the Grand Trunk 360 camp stool. Next up is the Teton Quick Tent. I don't have it right here, but I'm gonna show you some B-roll of it being set up. This thing goes up super fast, and really that's its main benefit, is it's super fast. I had this thing set up in my backyard for about 3 weeks just to see how it would perform with the rain and all the wind over the summer, and not a drop inside. The thing is fantastic. It's really made well, and it's an inexpensive tent. This would be for car camping because of its weight and size, but if you are car camping, why not take this if you have little kids, because it sets up so fast. That is its main benefit. So definitely check out the Teton Quick Tent because it rocks. It's really good. For the price, I doubt you can beat it, and it's really enjoyable to set up. So definitely check it out. And if you're looking for a puffer jacket for the winter that is just insanely warm, there you go. This is the Alper Galley jacket, and this thing is awesome. It's got graphene inside of it. It's got like 9 different pockets. I'm only gonna be able to keep this on for a few moments because it really does trap in the heat. And that's what you need when it gets really cold outside. Absolutely exquisite zippers. And the nice thing is it's got 2 different zippers on it so that you can unzip it from the bottom if you need some extra ventilation. Zip it back down. It's got an awesome hood. And I like all the pockets on it. So it's got a pocket in the arm here. It's got a pocket in the other arm over here. And they all have lanyards in them. So you can put your important, never to lose items like your keys, etc. in there like that. And it's got a pocket up here, which this is probably my favorite pocket. And then you've got pockets on the inside as well. So you've got one here and you've got one over here as a zipper pocket. So tons of storage. This jacket is insulated with aerogel and graphene, which makes it very warm and comfortable. I can't tell you how nice this thing feels on me too. The fit is outstanding. Oh yeah, and here's another pocket right down here, a mesh pocket. That's kind of cool. I would clip my gloves into this pocket right here. Yeah, that's awesome. If you want to get your loved one a really nice puffer jacket that is waterproof, then get them the Alper Galley. And this one is going to be sort of expensive. This is the Fire Maple source gas generator. So this thing runs off of isobutane propane, which is really cool. It's a little engine generator, and yeah, it runs off of your propane canisters. So really cool. You just you turn it on, you just basically pull it like you would a normal generator, and you've got an oil fill area here. Keep your generator topped off with oil. It's got a nice little diffuser muffler on it. This is where you attach your propane gas canister right here. This has a max power of 0.9 kilowatt hours, which is great for doing things around camp. A little bit of cooking, a little bit of charging. That's about all you need. This thing's pretty lightweight, and you can just store this in your camper, store this in your car. You'll have some charging power, you'll have some cooking power. Fire Maple really rocks. They're doing some great things. They're making some great gear. So I am fully behind this generator. Check it out. And if you want to get somebody some pants that are just awesome, get the Outdoor Vitals Sawtooth pants. I wear them almost every single day around the house. I also wear those same ones out hiking, camping. They're indestructible. They're super comfortable. They have vents on the side. I cannot talk highly enough about the Outdoor Vitals Sawtooth pants. So if you're looking for some good pants to give somebody, just get them the Outdoor Vitals Sawtooth pants. Remember, links are in the description for all of this stuff. So click on those links. It helps the channel out and it doesn't cost you anything extra. And if you're like me and you're kind of like a first aid you know, emergency nerd, then you might want to check out the Medic Box. This is a monthly subscription box, and these things are meant for like first responders, people that are really into survival, backcountry first aid, etc. So in this box that they send you every month, you get really professional, high-grade medical supplies and gear. So this is like an example. This is the SOG Parashears multi-tool. I mean, really, really nice stuff. Chest seals, hemostatic dressings, etc. So these boxes, they build on one another. So after a couple of months, you're actually building bags that you can keep in your car, keep on your person, etc. So if you're looking for something really niche, really specific, and super fun, then maybe just get in the Medic Box monthly subscription. Growing up, I was really big into making my own first aid kits and stuff like that. So I really like this concept a lot. It's super fun to be able to reconnect monthly with your passion and be building a first aid kit that's really useful and made with good gear. Okay, and I know I talk about this a lot, and this video is not sponsored by Wicked Edge at all. I just really am a huge fan of them. So if you're looking for a knife sharpener to give to somebody, it's a no-brainer to get them the WE40. The WE40 is very reasonably priced, and with this discount code, you can get it for even less. So there you go. This is a precision knife sharpener. They will freak out if they have this. It is phenomenal. It'll sharpen your kitchen knives too. So if you are like me and get your knives go dull really fast, boom. If you sharpen only a few times a year, this thing is affordable, and I would definitely check out the WE40 by Wicked Edge. Thanks for hanging in there for all that stuff. That was my holiday gift guide. I hope you found something in there for your loved ones or for yourself. Thank you for supporting this channel, for liking and subscribing. Hope you found that useful, or at least entertaining. We'll see you later.